Hey guys, welcome to Marcus Loves Movies. My name is Marcus Lee and welcome to my Dexter New Blood review. We've just had 10 episodes of this brand new season and I'm here to talk to you all about it. Can I say also Happy New Year if it's not too late to say that. This is my first review of 2022 and I'm really excited about the year ahead. I believe we're going to get some fantastic movies, some fantastic TV shows, and I'm going to be right here to talk to you about as many of those as possible. And cheekily I'll say this, if this is the first time you're checking out the channel, can I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button because that really helps the YouTube algorithm and all that good stuff. So yeah, please support the channel if you can do. But we're talking about Dexter. Listen, I'm a Dexter fan. I think Dexter was the first character that I watched on TV that I genuinely felt guilty for supporting. He's an anti-hero and he's a serial killer and I'm supporting this guy and I want him to succeed, but it explains his motives, why he does what he does. So it's the first character I watched and I genuinely felt a little bit wrong for liking him, in the same way that you support Walter White in Breaking Bad or Don Draper in Mad Men. He's that kind of guy. I really enjoyed those 8 seasons of Dexter. I think season 4 was the best season. If you know, you know. And by the time we got to the end of the show, season 8, that finale I think is one of the most disappointing finales ever. It's on par with Game of Thrones of, you know, the worst way to end a TV show. So I think the showrunners said, hey, let's pick up this idea again. Maybe let's try, you know, fix something for all the fans. Let's do a standalone season. Let's do something fantastic. So we pick up the story 10 years later. Dexter has relocated. He now lives in a fictional town called Iron Lake, which is somewhere near New York City, so miles and miles away from Miami, where the first 8 seasons were based, and he's now living under a different name. He's no longer Dexter Morgan, he's now called Jim Lindsay. So it's all good. He's got a new job, he's got a new partner, he's living in this small town where everybody knows everybody else's name, and it's all fine and dandy. He's suppressing that dark passenger within him, that urge to go out and kill people who he feels has wronged the world. But then an incident happens which reawakens old Dexter, and Dexter does what Dexter normally does. Alongside all of that, a face from Dexter's past turns up. It's his son Harrison, who when we last saw him in season 8 was just a little boy. Now he's grown up and he's been looking for his father for years and years. So he turns up in Iron Lake and he says, "You are my father, you are my father." And Dexter at first says, hey, listen, I'm Jim Lindsay, you've got the wrong guy, I don't know who you're looking for. But within that first episode, he has to reveal his true identity. So that happens at the start of the season. We've got Harrison and Dexter coming back together. We've also got Dexter having done something that he suppressed for years and years. And that is what kicks off the season. I suppose the big question is this the season that we all wanted and needed? And does it deliver for the fans? And I suppose the answer is not really. I don't think it's anything special. You know, on one hand, it's nice to see Michael C. Hall as Dexter Morgan on screen and, you know, just doing his thing and what's his life like 10 years later. But at the same time, if this season never happened and it was just left to the imagination, just leave those 8 seasons alone and think, well, what's Dexter doing now? And you just left it to your own imagination, probably would have got same sort of answer. In fact, you might have imagined something greater in your mind without seeing what we saw on TV. So yeah, like I say, it's nice to see Dexter again after all these years. It's nice to see him reconnecting with his son Harrison, and you know, what would that drama be like? Because obviously he's living under an alias now. He's left all these elements of his past, and he doesn't want to connect with anything from his past. And how is he going to deal with that? What's Dexter going to be like when he's in all of these difficult situations? How's he going to wriggle out of it? But yeah, just nothing special. All we've got is Dexter living in a different town, same dramas. But yeah, I don't feel like this show has massively turned a corner. It's just Dexter in the snow. I thought it was a nice touch having Jennifer Carpenter back as Debra, his sister, who's playing a similar role to that of his father Harry, who was in the first 8 seasons of the show. It was really nice having her back on screen. I thought there was some really good performances from Jack Alcott as his son Harrison, and I thought Clancy Brown, who essentially is this season's main antagonist. He's got this way of being quite smarmy. Yeah, he appears to be friendly, like, you know, a father figure or an uncle, but essentially he's our main bad guy, the guy that we all are meant to hate, and we don't like him. He's not a nice guy in this season. So there were some good performances in the show. One of the things I was thinking about during the season is the fact that Dexter's living a new life with a new identity, and the way he's gone about that, I think he could have done it better so that he would have no connection to his past. And I think my way involves common sense, but then I suppose if you use common sense, this new season doesn't work. So the fact is, Dexter has faked his own death and he's relocated from Miami to this fictional town near New York. Well, surely it would be better to leave the country altogether. So leave the United States, go live in Australia, go live in the UK, go live in the Far East, go live somewhere else so you're not still connected to the United States. That would have been the first good thing. The second thing is, the internet exists. We live in a world where we've got newspapers and people can find you online. So Dexter, who died, in theory, his face is online. So if people ever manage to see his face online and then see this new guy, Jim Lindsay, they'll think, hang on a minute, these guys look really similar. In fact, isn't this guy the same guy? And if Dexter was ever caught, he's looking at, multiple life sentences or the death penalty. So you don't want your face to be seen, mate. So surely it would have made sense to get some plastic surgery. I know we all love our faces as they are, but, surely the fact that you're a serial killer and you don't want to be found again, it would make sense to change your face. So if people ever see a photo of Dexter Morgan and then they see your face, they're completely different. That would have worked. Bit of advice. So other than that, yeah, it was nice to see Dexter on screen again. I think in terms of how this show wraps itself up, how it finishes, I've got slight mixed feelings. Some people will really like this ending. Some people will be a little bit disappointed, but I suppose it's there for us to discuss. So my official rating for Dexter New Blood is, mini drumroll, 3.5 stars. So I sit somewhere in the middle. It was nice to see Dexter on screen again, but I'm still a bit, yeah, it was alright. But I would love to know what you think. So please leave a comment in the comment section. Please give this video a thumbs up, because giving this video likes helps the YouTube algorithm and all that good stuff. Please, the more people that like this, the more people will get to see it. And like I said right at the start, if you like videos like this, if you like reviews, if you like trailer reactions, if you like movie discussion, can I encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because this is where I attempt to do all of that good stuff, and I would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching my Dexter New Blood review. Please stay tuned for the next video that I release, and I'll see you again soon. So until then, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching.